One day powerful convertibles, the next day vans. Varied job here. New into stock we have a Peugeot Partner 1.6 HDI S, and it's the L1. It's a 850. It says it's a 4-door on here, but it's 2 doors at the back, 2 in the front and 1 at the side, so it's a 5-door actually. 2014 on a 64 plate. There's no VAT on this, so it's effectively 20% cheaper to somebody who's not VAT registered. 97,220 miles. It's 2 registered owners. Fuel economy, and this is just as a guide depending on what you're carrying. Urban 49.6, extra urban 60.1, combined is 56.5. Top speed of 99 miles per hour and a 0 to 60 time of 14.6 seconds. And again, that'll be empty, not with a ton of bricks in it. It's an 89 brake horsepower engine and has 8 valves. I'll just quickly show you around it. Now, for a van, it is very clean. It's got a couple of little marks on it, and again, I'll try and point those out. One is just about a 2-inch mark in the front bumper here, and we've got wheel trims. We've got this Aerotech roof bar system on it, the side protective mouldings. Side door which locks when you're driving, and it's ply lined inside. It's also got a bulkhead which I'll show you. Passenger seat folds down. There's cup holders in the back and a little picnic table, and you've also got a load through area to put your step ladders or any longer items. We've got the twin solid doors at the back here, and they will also open out. Now, they've never been used, I can tell you that, because I struggled to get them open before when I tested it, hence the big crack there. As I say, never been used, could do with a bit of oil on it. So again, ply lined. I'll just try and move this over here so you can see there's a load through area there. Little flap there in the bulkhead, and the passenger seat folds down like so you can load through. Oops. One of the other slight imperfections, just a little crease there in the bumper. I'll take you for a ride in it now. So, a couple of other things. There's 2 little marks there, about 1/2 inch, and a little one there, about 3/8 of an inch on the seats. A little bit of paint there, but I'm led to believe for a van this is very, very clean. A couple of dent man dings on it, but as I say, at £4,500 with no VAT, it should be good value. We don't have a service history, although the way it drives, it would seem to be in very, very good condition. Mechanically, it's also showing that it's 16,000 miles to the next service on the dash. So if that's the case, somebody's been looking after it, and whoever's done it has known how to reset the service meter or the miles to the next service. So it must have had some mechanical knowledge. So as I say, we do think it's been serviced, but I've got no physical evidence, so whoever buys it will have to be good with that. Okay, there we go. Height and reach adjustable steering wheel. Turn the radio CD down there. It's got electric windows as well. You've got this mesh bulkhead at the back here with the load through for the seat. They're pretty nice to drive. They could just do with the bulkhead stopping me getting far enough away, to be honest, but I do sit a long way back. Handy vehicle, side loading door, panel lined, twin solid doors at the back. They're not exactly 50-50 doors, more like, I don't know, 60-40 or 70-30 perhaps. So one door opens wider than the other anyway, so it's just handy for chucking parcels in, make a great delivery van or handyman's van. That's my camera sliding forward. This one's got plenty of fuel in, which is unusual really for one of our cars. We bought two of these vans, both exactly the same, round about the same condition. I think one's done more miles than the other, but will drive the same. I would expect to get some wind noise off the rack on the roof. That usually happens, but if you've got a ladder or something, then it's a necessary evil. Window cleaning or carrying pipes on top, then it's something that I'm afraid there's no getting round. It drives very, very well, not really too noisy, considering it's not a solid bulkhead. You can hear a little bit of tyre noise from the back, but nothing too intrusive. And we're doing 60 miles an hour in it. No wobbles, rattles as such. Although in all honesty, the way they fit the ply lining, it's virtually impossible to not get rattles unless you go round with a sponge, ripping bits off and just jamming the ply lining in, which I'd have to, but it might not bother you. Gearbox is great, clutch is nice and light. It's just a nice vehicle. I'll take you up the motorway. Do our usual drive. It's this is a ride before we have it checked over in the workshop, make sure everything's all right. Get it up to working temperature, make sure there's no coolant or oil leaks. Little lights on the dash there telling me when to change gear. With electric windows. Can't put them all the way down, of course, because my camera's on it. And then here we've got electric door mirrors. Yep, that one works. That one works good too. It actually feels quite nippy. It doesn't feel like a 0 to 60 in 14 seconds vehicle. We've got this load area here as well, or little cubby hole. Got a cup holder here, two more cup holders at the back of the, it's not exactly an armrest, it's just a storage facility. It's got central locking. You can open the back cabin or back load space from here, so when you set off it all locks. just take it up to 70 on the motorway. Just check there's nothing amiss with the steering when we get off the motorway. Just start to hear the wind noise from the roof bars there when you get to 60. Although again, it's not bad. Some vehicles with roof racks on, they make a hell of a noise. So we're there at 70 now, 2,500 revs. No dramas anywhere, no wheel wobbles. Pleasant enough, and it's something you could use really as a daily driver, to be fair. Very handy vehicle. That's 19 plate Range Rover Vogue there. And to be fair, the state of some vans that we see being offered in part exchange and so on, then it is a pretty good example. If you're interested in a van, don't ring me, ring John, he knows all about them. I've no idea, really. And let's have a look. There's a CD radio, get the fresh air coming in. Flip. Always do it here. Also got a little cubby hole there. Gordon Bennett. This is the bit that usually finds out suspension noises. Nothing there. the slowest vehicle in the world, convoy. Dear me. Van right on my backside here, and I can't even park here because of the farmer, so let's give it some gas. It's, as I say, this is the bit that usually finds out suspension noises, loading the vehicle from one side to the other. But this the traffic today's obviously not got the memo. It's not Sunday. Wow, I don't think they needed to put the brakes on. I think air resistance would have stopped them. Like Macaulay Culkin bowling. Okay, well, I mean, it looks like we're going to be in mundane traffic here for at least till I get to the end of the route. So I'll finish the test drive there, and I can tell you it drives great. Temperature gauge is fine. There's nothing untowards. Not pulling. No rattles or knocks anywhere. It's a nice van, and John assures me it's very, very good value for money. But as I say, I leave the vans to him. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.